everyone! This is the Mousetrap on our 31 spooky movies of Halloween!
The Mousetrap is a 2024 horror film that capitalizes on the expiration of the copyright on Steamboat Willie, marking the first time that a version of Mickey Mouse could legally be reinterpreted by creators outside of Disney. In this slasher flick, Mickey Mouse, now free of his family-friendly roots, is transformed into a sinister killer who stalks a group of teens in an old pizza place amusement park thing. It's Mr. Gaddy's or something because, Five Nights at Freddy's. The plot is as predictable as it gets. A group of young adults decides to spend the night in a Chuck E. Cheese adjacent fun center with Five Nights at Freddy's vibes thrown in because the more the merrier, right? Unbeknownst to them, a malevolent figure in the form of Mickey Mouse is stalking the place, and one by one, the group is picked off in typical slasher fashion. There's nothing innovative about the kills, and the tension is undercut by a stunning lack of creativity. But I mean, honestly, what were we expecting from this, exactly? Now, despite the intriguing concept, The Mousetrap is really little more than a run-of-the-mill, low-budget slasher that feels like it was made just to cash in on the newfound legal freedom to use the Mickey Mouse character. But that's only because that's exactly what it was. It fails to offer anything provocative or original to the fans of the genre. The special effects are cheap, the acting is wooden, and the direction lacks any sense of style or flair. This is the kind of movie that feels like it's stuck in a 90s direct-to-video time warp, complete with lackluster dialogue and uninspired set pieces. And that's really sad because the genesis of a pretty good horror comedy was there. This film could have been a lot more entertaining had it embraced its ridiculous premise as a horror comedy. After all, the idea of turning an iconic, once wholesome cartoon character into a killer is inherently absurd. However, aside from this Star Wars-type opening crawl that hints at some humor at the very beginning, this film, for some unknown reason, takes itself far too seriously. The grim tone clashes awkwardly with the goofy concept, and the result is a movie that is neither scary or fun. It's as if the filmmakers were too afraid to fully lean into the campy potential of this premise, and to be quite frank, the movie dies because of it. In the end, The Mousetrap is a forgettable horror film that squanders a unique opportunity. While the idea of a killer Mickey Mouse is intriguing, the execution is lackluster, leaving horror fans with little to enjoy, if anything. If it had embraced its absurdity and gone for laughs as well as scares, who knows? It might have been memorable. Instead, it's just another throwaway slasher in a sea of, quite frankly, better options. Hopefully Screamboat Willie is better, but I doubt it. Still, if the idea of watching some rando walk around in a Mickey Mouse mag, kill a bunch of teenagers, kind of speaks to you, number one, get therapy, and number two, go ahead and put this movie on your list of 31 spooky movies of Halloween. Oh boy!